Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to the next episode of Neyyah. Last time out, we sat down and made a whole bunch of journal entries about things that we're going to do. Did that help illuminate us in terms of the things that we're going to do? Well, the first two things we're going to do is we're going to stick those Trondi numbers into the machine by the portal on the arrival zone. And we're going to go see if one of these spores goes and fits into that gafunky mushroom spore thing in... What's it called? Spore Docks 1? Now I tell you what, right? We play some hard games on this channel, right? I am no stranger to the occasional harder game. But I gotta tell you, Neyyah, I find to be one of the most intimidating games to sit down and record, right? Because with Rhem, I think there's a certain expectation, right? With Rhem, there's a certain expectation that you're going to spend a lot of your time faffing about not knowing what to do. You're going to spend a certain percentage of your time just being like, what is any of this? Whereas with Neyyah, it weirdly kind of feels like if you don't get it, that's kind of on you. I don't know. It really feels like... Feels like we should do something there, doesn't it? And that's stuck. Like, sometimes I feel when I sit down to record some Neyyah, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna like mess up all of the words. And none of what I say is going to make sense. And everyone's going to be like, what are you talking about? I'm going to be like, oh no, I've been rumbled. I don't really understand anything. I don't understand anything of what we're doing. Okay. Hissing. Niishka Pool. We're going to head over to... We haven't put the Trondi numbers in yet. So not this one. We're going back to the red triangle. Right, this is the arrival zone. And look! This pipe coming straight out of the arrival zone. Isn't it? Oh, this is Gafunky Zone, sorry. But it is like a rival island. Now. Oh. Yes, here we are. So let's have a look at my notebook. Here's where we put the pre-tax profits. So this is number 210. So this one is 20. If you get it wrong, right, if you get it wrong, it just doesn't come down at all. Okay. That one is the circle, which is 24. Oh, shoot. It's not 24. Can't be 48, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. One of my pre-malt numbers is wrong. Okay, we'll have to go back and have a look. In the meantime, though, I'm not sure I ever took a picture of these ones because I think the colours of those is gonna matter. But shoot, did I take a picture of where I got that 24 from? I don't think I have. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna need to like plumb the depths of our memory to remember where we got that from. I think it's in the consoles outside the Neyyah heater chamber, you know? This one is 45. So that one was fine. And then this one here is 4 times 7, which is 28. Unless we got these the wrong way round. No. Well, hang on. We can't have done something fundamentally wrong here. Can we? If we've got 2 of them correct. What could we have done that's fundamentally incorrect there? Okay. Let's go back this way and see if we can get the Trondi numbers again. We can also go to Spore Docks 1 and see about putting that spore into the thing. Now I thought... it's these ones, right? Oh no, hang on. Hold this data. Trondi count transfer status. Right, the Trondi count is on the Benoxy server, which is where we just came from. Which is the yellow one. It's okay, because thankfully, I know that there's a zip mode in this game. Someone was mentioning in the comments that the game has a zip mode. But to be honest, like, I don't find these environments so large that they're really that big of a pain to traverse. Like, I think actually, ironically, backtracking back and forth would arguably be more of a pain if it weren't point and click. Because, you know, with a point and click, backtracking's just like click, 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 click. Whereas, like, if you're in free movement, you gotta hold down W, you've gotta use the mouse to turn left and right to avoid the corners. With point and click, you don't have to, like, even worry about avoiding any obstacles. You just click straight through. Right, Neyyah chamber heater status. Live update? No. No, not heaters. Point A, shield inactive, Neyyah is inactive, it's in point A, that's inactive, right, so it's not latest status. Console data, Haltish data, Trondi count 24. And here, Trondi count 7. So what have we misunderstood about getting those numbers in? What have we misunderstood about getting those numbers in? Because that's 4. That's 1. These two we got perfectly correct. Symbol code activation board activated. I'm now wondering if we need to press some of these an odd number of times. That's definitely reaching, it's just the way that it calls it the activation board. Would I have pressed some of those a different number of times to others? Don't know. We'll try entering those Trondi numbers again. If that doesn't work, we'll move over to point A and stick our spore into that device. Man, I wonder what the current speedrun record is for this. I bet it's something fierce. 5 minutes 20. I bet it's something super fast. Ah, no, we come to the wrong one. We need the red portal. I mean, it might be something else entirely, which is stopping the red line specifically from working, you know? Yeah. So that one can't be unhooked. So maybe it's something to do with the red and yellow lines, like not being hooked up properly or something. Somewhat hard to say. Okay. Let's not worry about that for right now, although I am quite concerned about that. Because it's that kind of weird intersection between you've misunderstood the puzzle in some way, but it's very unclear in what way you've misunderstood it, because what you have done is you've got the puzzle half right. But we've not really ever been 100% sure on what's supposed to be happening with those, colours of pipe, so who can say, right? Process spore or a full spore? I guess a process spore? Maybe not, maybe a full spore? Oh dear, hang on. Oh, so we're not putting... So this isn't asking me for an item anymore, it's just zooming in here. This is asking me for an item up here. That's not it. And that's not it. shoot. Do I need to do something with the spore, then, to make it work? Oh, panic ensues. I thought these two things were going to be like surefire ways to make progress in today's episode. Like, I remember where we got these spores, so I'm just looking through the notes for... We got them here, didn't we? PSF reader. Whose camera system finds you well. The new key for the lever system at Skeleti Towers is ready. Wait. Yes, no, I've used that key. I've used that key. And this is the Skeleti Towers. The Gafunki mushroom grows across Felitsu Island in what has become known as the Gafunki Zone since the island was separated by Binoxii portals. In certain areas, the roots of the mushroom soak up water stained with Calorian flower petals, and big spores can be found glowing blue under the mushroom. Smaller spores grow on top, which have been used to generate light. I've seen some of these planted in the waters of the Nishikahita chamber too. I feel like we obviously absolutely need to have one of those. Like, oh, I'm surprised the two in my inventory don't work. Unless I'm supposed to take the full spore and, like, refine it in some way. Now, they've talked about seeing some of these in the bottom of the Nishikahita chamber. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. That just takes us down and out. Yes, we've got these two on, but these two, no. Why? Heater servers Lodvik Tower. Is the answer in the Lodvik Tower? Heater servers must be powered. Trondi counts must be entered. Like, I feel like we did that with Trondi counts. Maybe it's something in the Lodvik Tower. Although the Lodvik Tower is downstream, so I wouldn't have thought that's the answer. Well, hey, look, given that we've come out on this side, here's the Lodvik Tower. There is no else around that. Okay, gas masks on. What do we got here? Mayorta gas system activation console. Awaiting transportation tower signal transfer. That's all that has to say. Sensors inactive. Electromagnetic charge required. Mayorta gas system sensor monitor. Ah, there's quite a bit still left to turn on, isn't there? Ooh, hello. We do not have an orange paita that looks like that. Well, we've only got 2 paitas left. Hey, and it's not those 2. So we need an orange paita, do we? Pink views. High views give you a better sense of Neyyah's world, is the achievement. It looks like there used to be something there, right? But it also kind of looks like that's cut, whatever it is. It's not really attached. Oh dear. Well, my friends, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous that I'm not 100% sure what to do about the fact that puzzle solution is wrong. I feel like going back to the office in the Golophiac mines where we found the spores might be beneficial, but first let's go back to the Gafunky zone where we know the mushrooms are native. And let's see if we can't just find a spore. Right, there's huge mushrooms just over here. A little bit hard to harvest those because they are quite far away. But feels like that's the thing to get. Oh hey, there's something written above this door. And it's expecting an item? No? Well, we'll take a screenshot of the message anyway. We can translate that later because I don't think it's going to be super duper. I don't think it's going to be super duper critical. But yeah, those spores are what we want. And we've got 2 crystals, but the 2 crystals aren't going in there. Doesn't look like there's any mushrooms here that we can go and nab. Oh dear, oh dear. And you've all had all of your spores taken. Now, from on top of the mountain exit, there aren't any mushrooms that can be seen from there, right? I don't think. Oh, giant mushrooms serve as comfortable resting places, is the achievement. Now there was also this one random thing through here that we never really figured out what it was for, do you recall? Take ourselves to the bottom here. Unless, of course, all this was for to teach us some numbers. Oh no, it's expecting something. Oh, it is expecting an item. What could it be expecting, though? Okay, not a spore. Or a processed spore. It's not going to be a crystal. Okay. So that's expecting an item. Slightly unclear what. And it's returning to its previous position as well. Okay. This episode so far has been pretty light on the solvings, but that's okay, because we are still very much on the learning. Other things for us to think about. We did have this thing about opening a rock, and we happen to be in the Gafunky zone. Do you know what as well, actually? Oh, there was this thing over here, wasn't there? But which one? This portal. This signal tower. We didn't actually throw any of the switches, so I got really paranoid that was Signal Smollax. So maybe we should get to... Oh, hey, that's also from the Gafunky zone, so... We also just kind of happen to be there for that as well. Look. We should have a little wander. We should have a little wander. That's fine, because we sort of want to go down this path first anyway, to look for a rock, right? That's got the mushroom symbol on it. I mean, I suppose we were just in a place with lots of mushrooms. There are loads of mushrooms around here. Now it's the minecart that will take us to the signal tower. But in terms of getting us to where that map was saying open the rock, should just be over here. Looking for a rock. Like, we can open this up, of course, and use our Pelska portal. That's not really what I'm trying to find here. So if we have a look at the map and look at our current location... Ah, no, our current location shows us where we entered from. Right? Look, open the rock is very much pointing that like this direction over here. Unless we've got to crack open a rock up there on the cliff entrance. Oh, yes, spacebar will give us our interactables, won't it? Like, we can use our Pelska portal, and it will try and take us to... Right, this is fast travel. That's just fast travel. That's not taking us anywhere we've not been before. Maybe we do need to go up the top. Look, there's something right there. There's something right there that we can't walk towards. We're looking out for secret hidden side doors, but it doesn't look like there are any here. Okay. You win this round, game. That way, come up here, and now we can leave via this path. Now, what's it talking about? Break the rock. There's no interactables there. We're over at the cliff entrance right now, so open the rock. Are we trying to get up on top of there somehow? Like, how would we get about up there? That's a toughie. That's a toughie, that one, isn't it? Kind of keeping an eye out for clues. Now, we're in the Lavandus zone. Oh wait, hang on a minute. Oh, we came to a different one than I was expecting. Oh, it's this portal by the arrival pod. Well, I mean, given that we're here, we can have another hunt round this spot, but I think we need to do something in that tower. And then maybe come round here? Like, we've been in here before, but there's just... Hmm. 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, wait a minute. This color coding here, does this match the wires? So 3:15 was correct on this one, and that's blue. And 2 was correct on that one, and that's green. This one here, we said was 4. This one here we said was 4. But 4 is red, actually. Ah, I think maybe we've got these numbers the wrong way round. Maybe this color coding is how you're supposed to use the colors of the wires. Okay. We can go and have a look at that. We can certainly go and have a look at that. I mean, given that we're here, this area is not very large, right? That's the old bunker. And down here is the water tank and cavern entrance. But what's the issue? It's not powered up. It sounds like it's doing something. But whatever it's doing, what it's doing does not include draining the water. Now on the map, is listed cavern entrance down here. Which we get to from a hatch. That must be from the bunker. Okay, heading back, heading back. I'm still going to go and fiddle around with that signal tower. Right, we'll skip this. Right. We're still going to go and fiddle with that signal. Because we've not touched any of that. I mean, having said that, whilst we're here, I'm just going to quickly spacebar my way through this environment. Because, like, I'm just a little bit concerned that we are expected to harvest a mushroom in here somewhere. And, like, we don't have that. Okay. We can close the door behind us. That doesn't seem like the most helpful thing we could do to accelerate our progress, let's say. So, back in the Lavandis zone here. This tower in here, we have not fiddled with. Right, because I was kind of concerned that this is the signal tower, we don't want to give the signal to Snorlax too early, blah blah blah. But I think given that we don't have anything up and running in the Neyyah heater chamber yet, I don't think there's any danger of that. So what have we got? Lavandis frequency signal systems waiting for microphone signals. Right. So there might actually just not be a huge amount in here. Wait, did I already put a pie eater in? What is that going to blow up? Oh no, this is pointing at these microphones over here. Right. Here are the microphones. And they're pointing over here to do something. Those are Lavandus crystals, which is some kind of power source for everything. But I thought only if you harvest them. Okay. Irrespective. Let's go back then. Backtrack once again. And we'll see if we can get these Trondi numbers correct once and for all. I'm not sure what getting the Trondi numbers will kind of give us, to be honest, but we'll just have to see. So, this is not 24, it's 96. Good, 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 good. And so this one then is not 28, it's just 7. Lovely, lovely. Right, so the Trondi numbers are in. The Trondi numbers are in. Now, Zephyr. So, Trondi, done. Right, so I think that's the Zephyr fish. Lower the Neyyah. Lower the Neyyah. The Neyyah. Not 100% sure what the Neyyah is, not gonna lie. Thinking. Felix tank area. Pools. We have something for the dome zone to go and look for, don't we? But like, whatever the Neyyah is, it's not on the map. Whatever the Neyyah is. Is the Neyyah inside the Niishka pool? Right? So like if I come in here and I say okay, spore delivery shoot. Oh, that's not an interactable. Huh. There's another ladder there, which is broken. So we can throw the heater system now. The chamber suddenly feels a lot warmer as the heaters ignite below. Okay. So the Neyyah heater chamber is now on. Why do I get the feeling that, like, that's the Neyyah? That Stargate looking thing. So, back to the notes. Below the Neyyah. Once the spores are released at the Neyyah heater chamber, sensors will activate, go straight to the Pelska shrine. But there's like so much we've not done. Like so much we've not done. How do we lower the Neyyah? Tricky. I tell you what, let's go back to the Golophiac mines, right, and we're going to check out the office where we found those 2 mushroom spores. Yeah? Oh yeah, and we also have, like, a whole nother map that we're supposed to have added in here, isn't it? Second, where do we end up here? I don't exactly remember what this console is. Camera signal required, camera signal required, okay. So wait, if I go current location... No, I'm still on the main part of the map. Still on the main part of the map. Okay, hop on there, go down. We're going to go this way because there was like a map area in the Golophiac mines which I never actually took a copy of. It'd be good to have that for our notes as well. Oh. That's interesting. There isn't a map of this section? That's so strange. So there's no map of this section. Well, we should definitely double check that we have caught it all. Like, for now, I'm mostly just trying to go into that building over there. It shouldn't be, shouldn't be too much of a problem, but is proving to be a little bit. Okay, so it was in here that we got the mushroom spores. So we read this one previously. So this is about the camera system from Urtna. The changes I've made to the Neyyah gas portal at the Ludwig Tower now enable the user to teleport directly to the secret portal. I hope you like the presents. It took us all night to put it together. Of course, Niluka did most of the work. He made sure everything was just so. He said that some of the shelves would come in very useful for all your important things. We miss you. Interesting result with the new spore processing unit. Urtna has performed wonders with speeding up the procedure. There's a couple of things to note. If I leave the spore in the tray for too long without turning on the unit, it will start to wither very quickly. Perhaps a reaction to the metal of the tray. Once the unit's finished processing the spore, they come out a lot more blue in colour than they used to. I'm glad Orion will never have to set her eyes on these. I doubt she'll look favourably upon them at all. I'm wondering if these units will be installed at the spore docks anytime soon. Perhaps Smolux has a new use for the spores. Oh, we can pop a withered spore into our inventory. I mean, maybe it's as simple as... they're expecting us to put a withered spore in there, but that seems a bit odd. After a few attempts and studying the previously isolated portal-based technologies of sizable land massage, I've managed to bring the old factory guard tower from Golophiac mines to a safe and secure zone undetected by Smolux. Is that the old guard tower in the dome zone, in the Nishka pools? The Velatron Temple should serve the Velatron Temple. Okay, I'm gonna take a screen grab of that one. I'm gonna add that to our "what do you think the plot is" notes. The Velatron Temple should serve as a perfect safe place to gain access to the old factory guard tower. The computer system used to lower the Neyyah will be one of a few devices I'll make sure to set up here. Okay. So we need to have a think then about if not door, why door shaped? Huh. Huh, that's the old guard tower that they've teleported there. That's funny. Backup point, beach outside sedation chambers, drop-off point, factory guard tower. Oh, yeah, that's the guard tower that they've moved. That's where it used to be located. Fine. Well, okay, so in terms of then where do we go? Velatron Temple. Velatron Temple. We've seen Velatron. We've used the Velatron Paita. Didn't we use it in the bottom of the Goliath mines? It's in the basement of the Binoxi the Binoxi thing, right? I don't see it as an explicit thing that's listed anywhere. So maybe we will, given that we're in the Goliath mines, because we certainly used the Velatron Paita in the basement over by the Jalud station. However, that's going to be next episode. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching this episode of Neyyah. If you're enjoying this episode, or you enjoy this series, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Consider supporting the channel on the Patreon if you'd like access to these episodes a week early. I will see you next time. Bye for now.